Hey guys, this is Lost Worm, and you're watching The Worm's Turn. So I'm currently playing Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. I noticed recently that while I was going through my videos and editing them, adding timestamps to them for posting, that I was getting quite a lot of popping on the audio recording. So I've ordered a windscreen for my microphone. That probably won't be noticeable for, I'm guessing, at least 10 videos from now. So it's going to take a while for it to come in. Well, it'll take that long for it to come in, but the videos are fairly short. Another thing, I've tried switching my encoder set for my recording software. So hopefully I won't get that jagginess or lag that happened when I was in that fiery area.
Meve was riding at the head of the caravan when Black Rayla rode up and leaned towards her. She spoke in a whisper, a hand shielding her mouth.
Your Grace, I've something important to tell you. Yet you can't show anything's amiss. Look straight ahead. Make no sudden moves.
Meve nodded slightly and waited for her to continue.
Scoia'tael scouts in the woods, watching us. Eldain's near here somewhere, preparing his attack.
So what do you propose?
Asked the Queen, her gaze fixed on the road ahead.
Let him catch us out in the open. We're sitting ducks. But there are ruins nearby, an elven cemetery. We can find cover behind its walls.
Meve was accustomed to discussing important decisions with all her advisors, but she knew there was no time for consultation now. She had to trust Black Rayla's advice, and so without further delay issued the appropriate orders. Meve's retinue reached the cemetery before dusk. Her soldiers knocked down the marble statuary and piled them into barricades, while scouts took up positions outside the walls to watch for the foe's approach. When the sun set, the woods exhaled the heat of the day, and a thick fog soon arose. Out of the mist stepped Reynard's scouts, bound and pushed forward by elves. One of the Scoia'tael, a sturdy elf with long hair, stood by the cemetery wall and cried,
"I am Eldain. I would speak to Meve.
I am she. Speak.
Cadmil and Caedva Gaenvid, Reynard. This place is of great import to us, the Enche. I would tell you of its monuments, of the weeping Ensevern, carved by 3 generations of sculptors, or of the alabaster relief of King Kelad, so beautiful even the birds would gather to admire it. But I see your men have found our memorials, and, in the way of Dwan, destroyed them without a second thought. I cannot say this comes as a surprise. You've already shown the gods molded you from the basest of matter. You agreed to lynch an entire village, without trial.
Get to the point, Eldain.
So I shall. As you certainly know, the necropolis is surrounded. Soon, there shall be a battle. But it is unseemly to fight in a cemetery. So I ask you to come out into the open.
And surrender our tactical advantage.
I suspected a matter so impractical as respecting the dead would mean nothing to you, Dwan. So I submit one more argument. The lives of the soldiers you sent to spy. If you leave the cemetery, I shall set them free. They will fight at your side. If not, I shall kill them, here and now.
Milady, don't listen to him. He can't be trusted.
Rayla, those are good men. Fabian, Gerrit, Matthias, they've served me for a decade. They'd crawl through 7 hells for their queen. They do not deserve such a death.
On one hand, I don't want to disappoint Reynard. Fine, whatever. I'll beat you anyway, Eldain.
I accept your conditions.
Your Grace, I beg you.
Soldiers! We march into the field!
Eldain clasped his hands in thanks. Then, in a swift, almost careless movement, slit the throat of the scout standing nearest him.
Ah, you jerk.
You should have listened to Rayla, your grace. We elves truly cannot be trusted. Spala!
So yeah, if you enjoy the video, make sure to like it or subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. Now I'm gonna get going. Eldain wore no armor, wielded no shield. He glided on the battlefield with a dancer's grace, walking on air and evading attacks with elegant ease. His own blows sliced so smoothly through the air that it seemed to me his blade never found the mark. That is, until Lyrian started collapsing to the dirt, trying in vain to stem the blood spurting from their arteries. The wounds were small, no more than thorn pricks, yet devastatingly lethal. Story battle and shortened battle, so only one round. Battle at Caedva Gaenvid. Caedva Gaenvid? Do any of you speak Elder Speech? Let me know. Oh, I need one Scytheman. Not really, not with this team. Good enough.
I warned you! Now we've lost the advantage!
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I take full responsibility.
Watch your heads!
What was that?
Special prize, just for you, love.
Spawn Elven Cutthroat on the ranged road, then lock the lowest enemy and move it adjacent to the Elven Cutthroat. Cooldown 3. Immobile. After one turn on turn start, destroy a locked enemy. Then damage all enemies by... Oh, he's in their graveyard, isn't he? Then damage all enemies by 2. Death Wish. Remove an enemy's lock. Alright. I guess I won't be lighting the entire battlefield on fire. What do we got here? What does this guy do? Every 2 turns start, summon a random elf from your deck.
The unworthy shall be punished.
The Demavend!
Me, Thronebreaker Cavalist.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
What was that?
Your tricks will not save you, Dwarf.
Oh, I got my... What's going on here? I think. Do I want bomber or slinger? Let's do another bomber. I'm not gonna be able to keep them all in the back row, am I? Actually, I might be able to. Yeah, here.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Oh, that was very good. Still nobody in the graveyard. Let's take my bomber back. Oh, yeah.
Slaughter them to a man!
Catch!
Okay.
None shall tread on us!
What we got next? Still nobody in the graveyard. This guy's really... She might die on her own. Damage the highest enemy by the number of elf allies. Shoot! Okay, wait. This one always bothers me. Get rid of him.
Grace, our soldiers. We could have spared them that death.
How? Okay.
Quick and painful this'll be.
Oh no! Well, he's gonna get powerful at least. Ah, Gascon! Ah.
Your Veth will avenge us, Dwan!
Anything yet? No.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Now we
He's
will
gonna take
see
my
who
Slinger.
is weak.
Still not okay. Oh well.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Peace with humans? I buy that. Bladder! Beaner!
What did I get an achievement for? Defeat Eldain.
After a long, bloody battle, Eldain's unit was destroyed, and Eldain himself sat at Meave's feet, defeated and dying.
To die in a cemetery. Something amusing in it, wouldn't you say?
I am surprised you are in the mood for humor.
All my tears I shed years ago. My family, killed in a massacre aimed at eradicating our race. Senseless. Utterly senseless. Reynard, We have lost. Me, my Scoia'tael, the Enshe. We shall vanish from this earth. Your grandchildren will know us in fairy tales only. I know I deceived you, but lay my bones to rest in a grave. Let me part this world with dignity. Ager Dregared.
Oh, please! How dare he? Look, he laughs, Your Grace! This dog should rot in an open field. Need I mention the willow, the many strung from it, the many burned alive?
So be it. I shall lay you in a tomb.
Your Grace! How can you justify this? A cutthroat, a murderer!
As are you, Rayla. As am I. For centuries we fight, kill one another, shed blood for bloodshed, attack and counterattack, each act more cruel and bloody than the last. The cycle ends now. What was done I cannot undo. But I can do this. Grant a dying soul dignity.
Thank you. Vathea, Rena.
Black Rayla stormed off, shoving her way through the gathered men. Meve paid her no heed. The soldiers laid Eldain's remains in an empty crypt. The rest of the Scoia'tael they buried in a pit near the edge of the woods. The next morning, at dawn's first light, the Lyrians marched off, eager to leave the Moulderwood behind.
Yep. Mandrake. And that Eldain guy, he's a jerk. Look at all that gold. Alright, I got Mandrake. Where is it? Where's it? There it is. Play a random bronze unit from each deck. No thanks. Right, yeah, I was going with the Stray's Den. So there we go. There we have it. I think I was gonna go with the workshop. Build a pitfall trap. What's this? Oh, now I have no idea what to build next. Let me build alchemists. War wagon plus 3 light. Lyrian blacksmith. Play a trinket from your graveyard and give it doomed. Artusa Adept. Choose a bronze ally on the battlefield or in hand and add 2 copies of it to your deck. Don't really care about any of those. Well, what about the Sapper? What's the Sapper do? Damage a unit by 2. If it was destroyed, repeat this ability. Oh, right. Maybe I'll go for the Royal Treasury next. No, I mean trinkets just take up extra card slots. They're not that great. Alright. So next thing I'll build will be probably the engineer's drafting desk. So 1500 to 2500. I mean 2500 will. There's a pitfall trap. Ah. It's a maximum of 4 of each card. So, I'll get rid of 1 cavalry. I'll get rid of these are all great. 1 Scytheman. 2 Scytheman. And the Scythemen are great with the Alchemist, so I'll get rid of 1 Slinger. There. And off we go.
Oh, at last. I'd begun to think this wood had no end.
And I thought bandits knew their way round a wood.
We do. Around those not brimming with elves armed to teeth.
Uh-oh. Here comes the fire. Let's see how my resource usage is. Pretty high on the CPU. Well, I guess I'll find out after this recording if my changes to the encoder helped reduce the stuttering that I was getting on recording. Ooh, a puzzle battle. Is that a troll? Oh, what are you? A she-troll's fury. I've come across many trolls in my travels. Some were friendly, eager to lend aid. Others, such as the one we've encountered in war-torn Eldain, viewed humans differently, as, say, a tasty ingredient for soup. Eliminate the she-troll. Keep all your allies alive. Scepter of Storms. Damage the lowest unit by 3. Repeat this ability until all charges are depleted. Every turn on turn start, increase charge count by 1. Damage the lowest unit by 3. If Uman's troll bad, troll makes strange glowy stick go zap. Okay. After a different ally is played from hand or moved to the other row, move next to it and boost it by 1. War wagon. Can't remember how much light infantry damage things by. Wagenberg. Alright. Yeah, so I want to do this. I think I want to play these guys.
Naturally. At once. Yes?
And then I think I want to play this.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Oh, it has to be into the other row. Okay, that's fine.
Can't take it anymore.
Oh, but all my allies must survive. Forgot about that. So that means that I need to... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Well, if... No. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's already 9 here. Oh, isn't that interesting? Only do it once per round? Oh no, they're in a different row.
We must trust each other.
Still not enough. Yeah. How do I even get enough damage then? I feel like we have to manipulate these guys somehow to boost the Wagenburg. That's weird. Move to next to it and boost it by 2. So this is my only damage unit. Damage the lowest units by 3. So what that means is if that's the lowest unit, then it'll damage her instead.
I live to serve you. Without hesitation.
Got any medals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
That should do it. It lied to me. Doesn't say enemy units. Okay. Said, okay. If you enter troll bad, troll makes strange glowy stick goes zap. Damage the lowest units by 3. It did damage something other than the lowest unit, which I don't know. Maybe I'm reading things wrong again.
Naturally. At once. Yes?
After a different ally, so Grey Riders can't boost themselves. Okay. Well, Wagenburg needs to go first, I guess. I was 1 away from one-shotting her.
I live to serve you.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
I think I messed that up. Maybe not.
Without hesitation. You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Maybe I should play the second Walkenberg on the back row. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Do I, though? Do I? Okay. Yeah. I have to play the second one on the back row. Walkenberg. Maybe I should play the first one on the back row.
Yes? I live to serve you.
Can't take it anymore.
Nope, messed up. Maybe not.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Company! Forward march!
Alright. Looks like that did it. I now understand the power of the Grey Rider. Scepter of Storms. Add it to my deck. Inventory. Let's see what I got.
This no good. Hold him Bridgie now. We're in Bridgie pad. Humans no go. No go on Bridgie. No pay shinies. No pay shinies. Humans only good for soupy soup. Splashy splashy.
What? My game just crashed. Alright. That's the first time that's happened. Let's get this started again. It was my troll voice, it just couldn't handle it. Okay. I don't know. Oh right, it's me going to my camp. Where are ya? Permanent resilience. Order. Damage the lowest enemy unit by 2. Repeat until charges are completed. Every turn turn start. Increase charge count by 1. On round end, set charges to 0. On round end, set charges to 0. I mean, that's pretty good. Gives me less flexibility than the fake Florin. Oh look, I want that trinket slot now. They can do a maximum of 20 damage, right? Yeah. Well, I'll probably add it later. While I'm here, reports. Letter found on Eldain. Translated from Elder's speech.
Eldain, via Imperial emissaries, we've made contact with the commando operating on Temerian soil, led by a certain Yorveth. He is willing to coordinate his campaign against human regimes with our forces, and awaits further information. We should send him word as soon as we deal with the Lyrian company. Noel.
So the bridge is no good. No shinies for Troll. Dead Troll. Guess that's what. Troll heaven will be full of bridges and humans paying tolls. Trolls and tolls and bridges and coins.